What's up, guys? It's Evan of That Child Gamer. Welcome back to another Doki Doki Summertime video. We haven't done this in a while, so I know for a fact we finished the Yuri route. So that means now we've got Natsuki and Yuri completed. I've made an executive decision that I'm going to not do the entire start over to do the Monika route. Because I feel like there's a save file. Yeah, see, there's a save file in here that I can use just to continue Monika's route the way that we were doing it beforehand. So I think we're going to load this file here where we're still talking to Monika, and then we are going to continue her route because I believe, if I'm correct, this next acronym game Sayori drops out of because she doesn't want to play. And I think that's our chance to two Sayori words that will make Monika jump again, and that will probably trigger the continuation of Monika's route. So let's put that to the test, shall we? Like I said, I'm not gonna start over. So I believe that all this is the same, so I'm not gonna worry about all this stuff. We're pretty much gonna skip towards the acronym game only because we've already read all of this and there's nothing different about this part. All that fun stuff. Nothing's new. I'm trying not to skip the acronym game. I don't know if that's a thing. But okay, there we go. Wait. Alright, words just okay. That's us showing the poem. That's fine. And are we? Okay, we're not quite there yet. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. We're at the we're at the thingy. So Yuri. It's literally just Monika and Yuri. So it's like if we don't choose Yuri's words, we're good. We're dandy. Kiss hug, or X-Wait. That's definitely Yuri. So we're gonna go with this. RGBA is gonna be that's definitely gonna be Yuri, so I feel like that's gonna be Monika. Conversing after tea, best friends forever. Oh, did Yuri just jump for that one? Fuck. Rolling on the floor laughing, or this is definitely this one. Theoretical murder investigation, or too much information. Parents are watching, or permanent arm weakness. That's that. Prisoner of war, or pain over weeping. Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna say that one. Oh, come on. PNG, Paranoid Neighborhood Guide. Oh, no. Don't do Yuri! Don't do Yuri! I should have saved before. Great big hugs. Yay! Oh, did we fuck up? Please be smiling. Yay! Oh, now Yuri's not smiling. Oh, no! Oh, you guys can't see it because my face cam's in the way, but she's smiling. Yay! I mean, you can see her smile, but not her very happy eyes. Oh, yay! We did Monika this time. Okay, I was really hoping that didn't fail. The game concludes and Monika announces the winner. I didn't expect it, but I still managed to win somehow. Gee, I wonder why. Yuri's a lot more reserved than during the game. It's honestly hard to tell what's on her mind with her modest behavior. The four girls get into a conversation about literature. I can't really complain about the feeling excluded, since Monika originally came up with this game for that purpose. Random thoughts start to cloud my mind as I space out for however long. I've already lost track of time when I suddenly hear the girls laughing about something. I decide to listen in with the hopes of actually being able to contribute a few meaningful comments. It's kind of like the story behind the story you are reading. Do you I think we've read this too. Yeah, because this is Skip. But we're going to go with it because this is the continuation of the Monika route anyway, so I don't want to, in case anything does change, if that makes sense. Do you mean stuff that people do behind the scenes? No, Devin, we're talking about how a well-crafted story tells you more than just what can be seen on the surface. In a way, I am way out of my depth here. Silence is golden is another saying that comes to my mind. Would you like to explain it, Yuri? Oh, she's not happy. Yuri? Oh, sorry. I was weighing my options on what I could read tomorrow. Would you mind repeating your question? It's okay. Would you like to explain what we mean by the story behind the story? With pleasure. She's gonna school me after I completely trail off of her story. It's the set of inner character dynamics, rules of the world. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you read all of this. Implied or state messages of the author. What people call backstory is not the same, but rather part of it. Yeah, this is all the same. I'm going to actually just skip a little bit. I'm available. Oh no, did we skip it? Anyway, I have sort of an announcement, more invitation. There's a pool. Okay, so we already went through that part. This is the pool party. That's fine. Unfortunately, I don't think that anything we just... Oh, there we go. Look, there's no skip anymore. There's a lovely cafe I think I'll go to. We could say that's my spot. I have some... Oh, that's this the fond memories of me and her hanging out that day. I remember that. I have some fond memories of that place. And cookies? We'll just have to see if they have some today. How about you, Devin? How could I ever say no to such a sweet smile? Let me show you. Huh? I stand up and walk over to the entrance. I'm holding it open, gesturing for the girls with a smile on my face. Wow, they actually liked it. Gee, I wonder why. I mean, it's a genuine, like, you know, you're supposed to do that. It's I don't know anymore. We went to the public with public transport, and I sat next to Sayori. Since we spent so much time apart, we give each other other summaries of the past year. She tells me about all the things they do in the club. Sounds like they have a good dynamic going on. No wonder she didn't try to look for me. Someone's tapping on my shoulder. We have reached our destination. It's just a stone's throw away now. Cafe Cake. Or cake? Is it? Oh, Cafe Cake maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Probably. I hold the door open for the girls to enter the cafe. Sayori's first, then Natsuki, then Monika, then following them. She enters the doorway, and as she enters the door, Monika looks me in the eye. What a woo! Sayori suddenly, sorry, it just skipped way too fast. Sayori suddenly stops in her tracks, blocking the way for the two other girls. Problem? This place is awesome! How did you find it, Monika? I was just walking around and wanted a cup of coffee. This was the first cafe I saw and instantly fell in love with it. No kidding, it's really fancy. If their goods are just as good, it's a perfect fit for you. You'll see. Come on, let's order something. I'm sure Sayori's not going to get filled up with the view. You know me too well. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. The decorations and furniture are really top notch, but that gives me the impression that this shop is. We approach a display filled with handcrafted cakes. I don't recognize this cafe, by the way. I think I was lying when I said that me and her hung out here. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've actually done the Monika portion. And other pastries, above which there's a big board with all the prices. Gulp. My impression is confirmed, I'm sorry. If my wallet was alive, it would scream in horror at the numbers in front of us. How does Monika afford... The cogs start turning in my head as I process the possibilities of Monika regularly visiting such an establishment. Does she have a rich family? Does she work outside of school? Does she have that many guys taking her on dates? Those cupcakes are so cute. Natsuki's eyes, you almost said it, Natsuki, you almost did it. You almost contradicted yourself. Natsuki's eyes are fixated upon a pair of cupcakes that have animal faces drawn on them with icing. So cute. Don't feel ashamed to say it, Natsuki. Yeah, they are pretty cute. There you go, Natsuki. Applaud for Natsuki finally coming out to say that word. While the two girls are examining all the delicacies in display, Monika is ordering the 3 drinks. And a cappuccino. What are you getting for yourself, Monika? A black Americano with sugar. That's how I like it. Sweet and dark. I feel like there's a reference somewhere in there. I decided to let it go because I've demoralized myself enough just by thinking about the price I have to pay. What should I get? What can I get? I remember one of them, the espresso, which is a shot of coffee. Not planning to take any shots today, though. Paying together? I can feel Monika staring at me before looking over to confirm it. There it is. Is she gonna ask me to pay for her again? I don't know. We might have a gentleman. There it is. I swear to God, Monika. We have a gentleman among us. It's just a few cups of coffee, Devin. So, okay, Monika. You'll be my guest. Another time. She lets out an amused chuckle and lightly shoves my shoulder. You're so cheeky. But I will hold you to your word. I'm about to pay when the cashier reassures me that I can join the girls at the table. I assume I'll pay when we're done. We go and look for the other 2 girls who have already taken their seats at a table and are engaged in conversation. I recognize Natsuki's voice sooner than I actually saw the 2 of them. Fun. Did you read the manga, though? It was like, oh, we already read all this. This is pretty cool. I just realized now that we've actually done this in a previous route. It was like way better than the anime. I'm gonna read it because I don't want this to be just a bunch of skipping and stuff like that. I apologize if you guys don't like repeats and stuff like that, but if you don't, just skip the video. I don't mind. But honestly, I'm gonna lose track of what the hell is going on if I keep skipping this much. So I'm just gonna read through it. I wordlessly sit down at the same table, careful not to interrupt Natsuki in her rant. I don't even know which show she's talking about, but she's probably right. There was this iconic moment with the first volume where the protagonist meets the bad guy for the first time. They just cut it out. What happened in that scene? From what I can recall, the bad guy was beating up this little girl. When the protagonist arrived, they basically scared him away. I don't remember seeing any bruises on the girl, but she had a horrified look on her face and struggled to stand on her feet. Don't get me wrong, I felt sorry for her being hurt, but it doesn't seem like this wouldn't fit in the fighting scenes where people literally die. I have an idea why they might not have included that in the anime. Yeah, why? Why don't you tell us about other things that happened in the manga? Sure, I guess. So you remember that blonde girl who joined them in season 2? Yeah, I really liked her. Seriously? I thought it was awfully annoying how she got herself in trouble all the time and needed the others to save her. That kind of sounds like Sayori. Did I say that too last time as well? But it was so cute when they had their little moments after that. Like when they were just looking at each other's eyes. It made me feel all fuzzy on the inside. Didn't you feel the same? Whatever. I just find this whole maiden waiting for a savior cliche frustrating. Sometimes life is tough, but you gotta be tougher. This is classic Natsuki. Still, at least there's something happening when she's getting saved. Unlike in filler episodes. What's a filler episode? Do you mind if I explain, Natsuki? Natsuki shrugs her shoulders, not even bothering to say whatever this time. Basically, a filler is a part of a story with little to no progression occurring. They often tell stories loosely related to the main plotline. For example, when all the main characters go to a beach and most of the episode is just shenanigans happening between them. Wait a second, is our day at the pool on Sunday going to be a real-life filler then? That's funny. Monika seems a little uncomfortable by Sayori's question. She has some surprisingly irrelevant questions sometimes. Let's just say Sunday is going to be too important to be labeled as such. Why? I just have a hunch. Oh yeah, because that's when it ends, doesn't it? That she said that there's not going to be like a Monday or whatever. All this talk about Sunday makes me imagine what's going to be like a swim with all the girls. The 4 girls all in bikinis. Stop having those freaking thoughts! Suddenly I hear somebody snapping their fingers in front of my face. Yo, this isn't the napping club. Huh? What do you mean? You spaced out for like 20 minutes. Oh. That's long even by my standards, but hey, at least I wasn't overthinking social interactions with the girls around me like a character in some bad fanfic. Besides, planning strategies for my in-game champion has a use other than keeping my mind busy. Does our school have a napping club? No, dummy. It's funny how that always comes into play. We were just talking about clubs in general. So what I wanted to say is I do believe that fucking Todd, I'm gonna freaking murder him. Oh, I'm going to hurt him. I'm gonna hurt Todd. If you guys don't know who Todd is the guy who is behind Doki Doki, a lost chapter, another mod that was made after summertime. But every time I see this guy's name, like I just think of the mod, and I'm like, you put me through so much hell. I thought he was a good guy at first, okay? Now I hate him with all my heart. And that's how Todd came to be. So what I want to say is I do believe that Todd guy from the chess club has a bright future ahead of him. I know he's a little nerdy, but I can imagine him becoming the face of some sort of tech company one day. I don't know what you see in him. He just seems like a weirdo, the rest of the chess players. Like the rest of the chess players. Doesn't Yuri like to play chess? Did I stutter? Natsuki, it's not nice to talk bad about somebody who isn't present. Oh yeah, what happened? I just realized now. What happened to Yuri? Did she like leave? Oh, maybe she had to spend time with her mother or something. It's okay. I say it to her all the time. How about you, Devin? Which club were you a member of in school? Good question. Devin, would you like to answer that question? Oh no. If I admit that I wasn't a member of any club, they'll probably think I'm some sort of weird loner. Yeah, maybe I am a bit, but I don't want them to know that. Well, I was debating with myself whether I should join the debate club. I love how her smile just stops. It's like, you in a debate club? Yeah, that's a funny joke. These aren't the reactions I'm looking for. But then I saw the animated expressions of the guys in the anime club. See, that seems a lot more like it. I shouldn't let them go about their business. Just let the conversation move along without me. Meanwhile, Sayori invited me to join the literature club. I think we know how that turned out. Yeah, it turned out great. A fun club with no creepy weirdos. That's Suki. Yeah, you're right. There was Wallace. Fucking Wallace, too. I swear to God, if there's another name that I recognize that I don't like. So there weren't any clubs that interested you? Well, yeah. I bet if our club was something else, he would have leaped at the chance to join. He totally would have joined if all he had to do was share memes. A meme club? What would we even do? Review memes and give them silly ratings? Anyway, it's a pleasure to spend this time together with every single one of you. Unfortunately, I have to go and tend to some other obligations I have for today. See you all on Sunday. I just spit everywhere. Devin, stay as long as you like. I'm sure the other girls appreciate your company too. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Bye. Monika starts heading towards the exit with elegance in every step she takes. Her hips are lightly bobbing from side to side. That sounds like Jessica Rabbit talk. That's like, what the hell? Do you have to describe that, Devin? The gears in my head start to turn. Am I onto something? She said bye while looking straight at me before she left. Did she imply she enjoys my company too? On Wednesday, she was very friendly towards me. I know this is risky, but I feel like if I don't take this chance, I won't have another one. Her hands touch the handle on the door, and she gracefully leaves the building. I immediately stand up and hurriedly walk towards the entrance, following in Monika's footsteps. Luckily, she didn't get far from the cafe when I finally catch up to her. Oh, there we go. We're now doing... This is all new stuff now, so we're good. Monika, wait. Huh? Before you go, let me ask you something. How about we go somewhere together? Would that be a date? If you want it to be. I can't do that. I'm too busy. Also, you're not really... Oh, did we just get turned down by Monika trying to do the Monika route? Oh, damn it. We can be friends, though. I look off to the side with an unamused look on my face, so I let out a short but frustrated sigh. I guess that's fine, but does that mean Monika liking me was just a figment of my imagination? Sure was! Regardless, I was kind of expecting this answer, so whatever. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll find someone one day. I shrugged my shoulders with a sort of confidence I didn't know I had. Tough luck. I guess you'll just miss out on the chocolate shop. Bye, Monika. I simply turn on my heel and bite my lip before saying anything that will make me look even more of a loser. Wait, I just wanted to see how you Oh, come on! I swear to God, Monika, you're gonna, I don't know if I even, honestly, at this point, if this was me in real life and somebody did that to me, if I asked them out, if they pulled that shit on me, honestly, I wouldn't even want them anymore. To actually do that is like a big slap in the face, and then to just joke, just to say your joke around afterwards, that's an even bigger slap in the face. It's like, why would I want you after you do that? What the hell? Wait, I just want to see how you react. I take a few more steps before I hear her following up with her own. I stop but don't look back just yet. I need to regain my composure. Is that so? Well, it's a shame you'll get to see my reaction when I try the Belgian chocolate. Well, about that, I slowly turn around, suppressing a smile caused by a preemptive feeling success. Yeah? I'm actually free tomorrow. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I get the hint this time. Putting my hand on my hip, as she's so fond of doing, I reply. You're just trying to get me to buy you chocolate, aren't you? See, Devin, you're standing up for yourself. That's good. That wasn't my aim, but now that you mention it, are you going to? I don't know. You'll have to come and see for yourself. Saying this feels so weird. She'll probably think I'm a jerk for not giving yes or no as an answer. I can feel her judgment weighing down on me like the threat of being an outcast. My heart is racing like I'm playing a ranked match, and my entry to a higher league hangs in the balance. I guess we'll have to see tomorrow, right? What? I pinch myself to see if I'm not dreaming. Ouch, that sudden pain just gave me enough clarity to realize I'm forgetting something. So, how should we get in touch? I thought you'd never ask. Oh, she's bluffing. I'm not bluffing, blushing, I'm sorry. The two of us exchanged phone numbers. I imagine this looks like a mundane event from the outside, but internally I'm screaming with joy as the most gorgeous girl I personally know gives me an opportunity. Wonderful. That's exactly what needs to be going through your head. Saturday! It's Saturday, everybody! What have I done with my life? Why am I playing this game? Oh. Yo, everything changed. The music's all eerie now, and... Yo. I wake up in a small cart. My hands are tied with a piece of rope. I look around me and I see the other men with their arms behind their backs. A fourth man is facing away from us as he's urging the horses to carry us forward in the snowy mountainous forest. One of the men in the back of the carriage looks over to me. Hey you, finally awake! You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that ambush, same as us. And that merchant over there. The merchant complains and blames the other prisoners before looking over to me. It's fucking Todd. You there. You and me, we shouldn't be here. I'm gonna freaking... Let's fight, Todd, let's do it! It's those girls the community wants. The driver shouts at the three men, but they continue their modest chatter as we approach a town. As we pass through the gate, the man who last spoke to me says his prayers. I am filled with worry regarding my fate. A boy asks his father about us. I barely have time to start pondering what they are going to do to us when one of the prisoners in the cart speaks up. Why are we stopping? What do you think? Or why do you think? End of the line. We are let out of the cart with our hands still tied. The merchant cries out in fear. You've got to tell them. We weren't with you. This is an error. They don't make errors. That is a feature. We stand in front of the captain of the town. Now our names are being read to us from a list. I'm the last one to come forward. I follow the captain to the chopping block, and another one of the prisoners was led before. While they reiterate his crimes, a strange noise echoes through the valley. We all look to find the source. Nobody sees where it came from. They carry on, and the first prisoner lays down on the chopping block. He says his last words, full of spite. My waifu smiles at me with innocence. Monikins, can you say the same? Oh, okay, he's dead now. Then the executioner chops his head off. I'm called to the block next. As I lay down my head, I look up to see the oversized axe of the executioner. The creature that made the noise in the distance swoops down and lands on a tower behind him. I lift my head up in panic and look around. Oh, it was just some silly, meaningless drink. God damn it! That was going so good, too! I was so ready to see Todd's head get chopped off. What is wrong with me? I have issues. After standing up, I do some stretches and go through my morning routine. Was that like shady person that was in the background, like Monika? Is that who that was? Maybe we'll get to see the next part of the dream tonight. With each minute passing by, I become more energized as I recall the events of yesterday. It was a lot of fun to be in the company of those girls. They really made me feel included in their lives for the short time spent together. However, my thoughts are occupied by Monika, just as they were on the first day I saw her. She's the most perfect girl I've ever met. I can't think of anything that would make me believe otherwise. And today, we're going on a date. Oh my god, I'm actually going on a date with Monika. I'm scared yet so excited at the same time. All dressed up, I'm moving my head way too much. Like, what the hell? All dressed up, I check to see if I've got everything I need. Before leaving, I look in the mirror to see something new to dislike. It's not my face. I can't look that bad if a girl... You look fine! I can't look that bad if a girl like her would go on a date for me after all. A nervous young boy is looking back at me. The sight is frustrating. No, I can't show up like this. I might have received a chance, but if I act like a loser, I'll surely become a loser as well. Closing my eyes for a second helps me straighten my thoughts. Ow. Did I just like slap myself? Oh, well, good. I did slap myself. What the hell is that? After giving myself 5 across the face, straightening my back, and forcing myself to smile, I look at my image once again. I run my fingers through my hair, and it's almost like I see a different person looking back at me. Can I actually be this smooth without acting? I look at the mirror one last time. Let's give it a shot. This time I'm not taking the bus, since the stop we're meeting at isn't that far from the house. Besides, it's a good warm-up in case Monika wants to go on another walk, like we did on Thursday. Yesterday, we exchanged a couple of texts agreeing to an exact time and place to meet. I remember seeing her in school from time to time, but she always seemed so busy that she probably didn't notice me. If only I had joined the club. I can't imagine what turn our lives would have taken. Everything would have gone terribly differently. Oh, it sure would have. You wouldn't have believed it. Maybe Monika wouldn't have been this approachable, seeing that she's the president of the club. Besides, I'm not even that interested in literature. What would I do in that club? Just passively sit by and hope that the girls take pity on me and drag me to do stuff with them? That's literally what happened in the game. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but those kinds of things only happen in cheesy visual novels. Oh my god. I love this mod. Admittedly, I'm far from being a smooth talker, but this day was initiated by me. If I hadn't asked Monika out, or in fact hadn't gone with Sayori on those 2 days, this entire week would have been pretty much uneventful. Even if these little events don't make a difference in the grand scheme of things. Even if I'm not the mysterious guy with secrets surrounding my whole life and pretending to be an average high school boy, even if for obvious reasons Monika won't stay with me after this week ends, this is my story, and I feel like I'm the one deciding my fate. Man, the thinking about this feels good. I'm filled with determination. Gee, I wonder what that reference was from. Considering we just did a live stream on Undertale like a few days ago. Literally like 3 days ago. 3 days ago I recorded a live stream of freaking Undertale. At least I'm recording this video. But that's exactly where that came from. I just hope we won't get too cocky because of this and scare away Monika. Oh, I like the scenery. I like the trees and the sidewalk. While nearing the location, I scanned the area in case she arrived earlier than me. Monika's nowhere to be seen. I checked on the time and I'm a few minutes early. I decided to go into the shop. Looking around, I don't see Monika, but the wide selection of chocolate products catch my attention. They do, in fact, have Belgian chocolate. That's quite a relief since I was just assuming they do. Mom told me about this place opening this week, but because the owner is a friend of hers. Hopefully she won't come around today, because it would be pretty awkward to have one of Mom's friends interrupt and start talking about me and my family. I say hi to the cashier and let her know I'm just browsing until a friend of mine arrives. I hope we'll be able to be more than that, though. I hear the high-pitched voice of a girl behind me. She lightly pulls on the bottom of my shirt. Do they have coffee-flavored chocolate, mister? Whose kid is this? I turn around to see. Hey, Devin, Monika's here. Hey, Monika. Hey there, Monika. So, did I just say hi twice? Wait a minute. Hey, Monika. Hey there, Monika. Did I get startled or something like that? So what's on the menu today? Not sure yet. Probably something sweet. Me? Yeah. Oh no, I spoke without thinking. I mean no. Am I applying I don't want her? Maybe? She stands next to me and looks over the shop's selection. This is where the fun begins. But in all seriousness, do they have coffee flavored chocolate? I can't read. I'm sorry. It's like, I don't know, what time is it? It's 11:20 and my phone's ringing. The shop clerk answers politely and affirmatively. Should I get you some? I guess that answers my question from yesterday. You are that word good boy, it seems. I told Mom about me going on a date with Monika today, and I got some more money so I can buy her a few things. Since I was a young boy, I've been told to be generous towards girls, but the way she said that to me sounded more like sarcasm than actual appreciation. Whatever, I'm probably just overthinking things again. I'll have a seat outside in the meanwhile, okay? Sure thing. In front of the exit, I realize both of my hands have a small plate of chocolate on them. I can see Monika looking at me straight in the eye through the windows of the door. She's watching me fumble with just 2 plates like a moron. This date is off to such a great start. Without hesitating, I place one of the plates between the middle and ring finger of my other hand and pull open the door. Since she's sitting so close to the entrance, I don't have to bother taking the second plate from my hand and just lay them down on the table. My, are you practicing to become a waiter? Not really. I actually like waiters, you know. Is that so? This could be a way to start a conversation. My uncle told me plenty of stories about his job. A relative of mine is actually really passionate about it too. Want to hear one of the crazy stories he told me? To be honest, I like them because they serve me food. That reminds me, what are your plans for the future? I thought we agreed to a date, not a job interview. For a comical effect, I slowly look around me. It wouldn't have been so funny if I actually saw a row of applicants behind me. Sheesh, Monika, do you want my resume as well? I could probably use a blank sheet of paper for taking notes. I want to call her out since we're just high school students, but that would sour the mood between us. Why don't you start first? Because I asked a question. I try to solve my anxiety. It's not very effective. Should I just say the truth that I don't have a clear picture about my future? I don't have an actual plan. However, there are things that interest me which are not total time wasters. For example, there is this nice this niche game with a very active modding community that I'm part of. It's better than nothing, I guess. To be honest, I don't really have a plan. But how does she know that I want to continue the train of thought? Was my emphasis on that statement showing my intentions obviously? But there's this hobby of mine that could become something more later. It probably sounds weird and boring, but one of my hobbies is programming stuff for a relatively popular game. Do you have any specific goals regarding this hobby of yours? The urge to make this joke here is too strong. Oh no! No! Don't even do this! That's not okay. Nope, not even gonna read this. The look on her face says it all. This guy really thinks he can become more than a mediocre. Like no one ever will. Okay, there it is. Stop it! Did she actually... to catch them is my real test? Okay, I'm done with this. I'm done. Nope. End of the video. I'm done. Just bye. Oh, no, not happening. Monika, what's up? I think you were supposed to say them, not you on that line. Her eyes are full of clear intent, although I don't dare to guess what her intention is. Maybe. We'll see. You mentioned some community, which reminds me. Wait, did I actually say that part? How come you didn't join any clubs last year? Oh, the big spark question happened. This is starting to feel like an interrogation. I'm afraid this is just a good cop phase. Ah, did I say I didn't join any? I know more than you think, and capable of less than I'd like. Still, my question stands. This is worse than before. I have a proper answer for her, but she would think I'm some lazy slob. I checked out the anime club, but that was full of incredibly creepy boys. Even by weeaboo standards. Well, let's just say I didn't feel like it. That's too bad. You don't know what you missed out on. Being part of a club is like this can really have an effect on your life. I guess you would be the one to know that, Miss President. Oh, not just me. The other club members can attest to that as well. Yuri wasn't this forward back when she joined, you know. I first met her in the I can't read. I'm sorry. I first met her in the library. She was entirely consumed by a book she was reading. No wonder. I believe that was the first time she read that book. Which book was it? It's titled The Portrait of Markov. Hard read, but there are other reasons I wouldn't recommend it if you wanted to get into reading. She seemed like the ideal candidate for a literature club, so I called out to her, but she didn't respond. I went and sat down next to her, but she still didn't notice me. Then I carefully touched her on the shoulder to get her attention. She nearly fell out of her chair. I'm sorry for laughing, my nose is so itchy. Obviously, she was interested in literature, so I just had to convince her to join the club. I assured her that she won't be bothered if she wants to read by herself. Admittedly, she had some conflicts with Natsuki because they had such a different taste in literature. Despite this, I'm proud to say that we got over those humps together and they became really close friends. You should have seen Natsuki's face when they sat together in a desk and read a not-so-comedic romantic novel together. Not a fan of romantic stories. I'm not a romantic fan of stories. Or whatever. We all have a first time, Devin. If you're up for a little adventure, I'm sure Yuri can introduce you to at least one story you'll enjoy. Anyway, I can keep on looking at this dark brown treat in front of me. Or I can, I'm sorry. Let's have at it. After taking a few bites, a thought occurs to me and I speak up. It's probably better that I didn't join. How so? You saw my poem yesterday. Imagine those random words being said out loud and you get to input when it comes to literature. On a more serious note, I feel like there was something real about you that makes us a good match. Oh my god, is she really suggesting? Maybe we could try being a comedy duo. Damn, I forgot about our leagues. It feels like you would be the wise one between us, and you'd be the funny one. That wouldn't make much sense. Let alone dollars. I'm telling you. We finished eating the rest of our chocolate. She's occasionally humming to herself in enjoyment. Monika then suddenly perks up. How about we take some chocolate to go? You want to go for a walk again? She slides her left hand down her side before giving a retort. Do you like what you see? Okay, nope. I'm done. Okay. Do you like what you see? A bit of excess isn't a big price to pay for, is it? I swallow audibly. What? For staying in shape, silly. Oh. My mind was off. So was mine. Honestly, don't even worry, Devin. This time I was also a little bit down there. I'm like, wait a minute. No, is she implying something? It's like, what the hell? My mind was off somewhere else. Don't even worry. You're not the only one. We go back into the store to get some more chocolate. This time Monika paid for her own batch. Yeah, I should have insisted to pay hers too. I must feel out of place with such a beautiful girl willingly to walking by my side. A hint of pride glows within me too. It's been only a minute of us walking down when Monika speaks up again. You know, during these out-of-school meetings we had, I was kind of worried. Each time, even on Wednesday, I was thinking to myself, have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? But when you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. Wait, that's part of the song. Now that I realize, that's literally the second verse, like part of the second verse to the song. I'm not gonna sing it, obviously, because I'm not I hate my voice. But, like, that's part of the song. It's like, so many different references. Devin, you're more special than you realize. I look over to her. Monika looks deep into my eyes. After a few seconds of gazing into each other's eyes, I look away and can genuinely feel my face blushing. We walk in silence as she patiently waits for me to regain my composure. Even though no words were spoken, I appreciate this small act of kindness. Sorry about that. Don't say sorry for feeling emotions. If you think you're not handling things well enough, you can change over time. Maybe if you don't believe it yet, but you have it in you to change many more things than you imagine. Yes, oh no. Oh no. She's talking to us now, guys. Yes, I'm talking to you. Do you have a pen, Devin? No, sorry. I could write notes on my phone, though. That wouldn't work. Let me see if I have one. We stop at a bench. She reaches into her purse, pulls out a sheet of paper, then one more thing. In her hand is a pen. I will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand. Is this more of the song? She looked at me with her beautiful eyes while the pen left a dark spot on the clean sheet of paper. She tries to write a different spot, but it seems to be broken. I guess I can't write anything this time. Let's look at the bright side. This didn't mess up anything important while fumbling around with my pen. Yeah, good point. Why did you want to write a poem that includes me? I'm so confused right now, but I'd rather just play along and hope that I'll get it later. You'll never get it, Devin. I can promise you that. We continue our walk, straying further away from the downtown area. Our conversation finally moves over to a topic I'm competent in: video games. As we turn on corners, our surroundings become awfully familiar. Where are we going, Monika? Oh, you'll see. I know you like school, but you're not planning to go there in the middle of summer, are you? Monika pouts at me for a moment before answering. Fine, that is where I wanted to go, but you won't turn around now, will you? I'm kind of weirded out by the idea, but I guess it's still not as bad as her showing up to our date in a school uniform and claiming she likes to wear it out at school. Now that would be really weird. I let out a short sigh before answering her. No, I won't turn back, unless you want to break into the building for fun. What? Why would I ever do that? Unless it's Halloween. That reminds me of this cool Halloween-themed shooter. Where you kill people? You could put it like that. They're just video game characters, you know? They might have feelings too, Devin. Ah, they are monsters. What if they were monsters that looked like cute anime girls? Ah, why is she asking me this? Is she trying to make some kind of point? I suppose you don't like shooter games. I actually do. Although, given the opportunity, I'd rather play cooperative. Whoa. Our conversation continues along the lines of games. She mostly listens to me, which is a welcome change. She's smart, beautiful, athletic, and she has a sense of humor and even likes video games. What can't this girl do? Change the code properly, make it so that you're finally, make it so the game continues. She can't, she can't have her own routes. I mean, in a normal game at least. Yeah, there's plenty of things she can't do. Walking on the school grounds in the middle of summer is something I did not expect to be doing. I know this video is going to go on a little bit longer than usual, but I'm experimenting with how much I can actually take care of, because obviously it's summer right now, and obviously I'm not doing tennis anymore. I'm not doing school anymore, at least for the time being. So I have way more time on my hands now, so I'm gonna try and do, I don't really like the idea of the hour-long videos still, but I want it to be longer than a half an hour, so I might go, midway, so just so you guys are aware of why this is going on for so long. I get that Monika was very proactive about all the school-related topics, but aren't there better places we can visit on our date? Something more? Intimate? Romantic? Like a lookout tower where we can watch the sunset together? That's romantic, right? Monika, why are we here? Oh, sorry, that's her. Are we here? Sorry, I don't know how to explain my reasoning. Or rather, the feelings I have about this place. You really love school, don't you? Yeah, that's probably what it looks like. We sit down on one of the benches. Her emerald eyes glows and she looks at me. Almost like she's searching my soul for something. Back when I started the literature club, I had an epiphany. I realized I was different from the others. Is she going to tell me about how hard it is to be a pretty girl? I'll listen patiently, but it's hard to relate to a situation like that. No, it's not about me feeling like a girl who's too perfect. Neither about most girls being jealous and boys treating me like a trophy. Called it. Wait, did she say that it's not about that? Color me interested and frame me with a mahogany. I want to hear this. My father is a man with very high expectations. That's actually the reason I didn't introduce you to him. I'm afraid you would have viewed him as somebody who hasn't earned you would be viewed as somebody who hasn't earned his respect yet. Not that he treats me like I have. Does he treat you badly? I swear, Monika, you're knocking at the wrong door, Devin. Besides, this really is just a tangent. She points to a window in a school building. If I recall correctly, that's the section of the school I rarely visit, being mainly used for third-year classes. That's about to change for me in just a few weeks. When I was in that club, I could do things. Things that a regular high school girl like me shouldn't be able to do. Or anyone, for that matter. You lost me at that club. Monika sighs with frustration. Am I really this annoying? Can you hear me? Sure, but I really don't understand you. What things are you talking about? Please. I can't reach out this time, but you can hear me, right? I'm right here. What's wrong, Monika? I'll say it anyway. I'm stuck here. This place feels real. I live, I laugh, and I'm loved. By now, you probably know what I was capable of doing. No, I haven't in the slightest clue. She stares into my eyes, but it's like she's looking into the distance. This is starting to become unnerving. Was I this weird thing in my last attempt at dating too? She goes on with her monologue without acknowledging what I just said. I can't do any of that anymore. Not since school's over and I can't go back to the club. But in a way, it is better now. We're here after all, even if it took you some time. Devin, I know much more than you think. Much more than I like to know, in fact. Look, if it helps, I'll listen to anything that's on your mind. Me too, even if I don't want to. What is that supposed to mean? Is this some quote or reference to some obscure piece of literature? Okay, even if that's not obscure, I probably not get it. Hey, if I talk too much, you can just tell me and I'll shut up. It's not you, it's me. What do you mean? Anyway, would you like to walk me home? I don't want to ruin our date now, but she's avoiding questions a lot and it's starting to bug me. Sure thing. Do you live far from here? Would you change your mind if I did? My heart's telling me no, but my body... Would it be a problem if I did? That depends. Would you regret passing up the opportunity? She got me there. I think I'm starting to get what she wants me to do. A moment of clarity washes over me. I would. Here, I'll take the first step. My hand is extended towards her, with its palm facing upwards. To my surprise, she grabs a hold of it and gives me the sweetest smile a girl ever gave me. My chest is starting to hurt for some reason. Don't know why. Hand in hand, we walk to the streets of our town. I feel many things being elevated in me. My mood, my confidence, my heart rate. I occasionally look over to Monika just to make sure it's really her. What could be so special about me that makes her stay by my side? What does she see in me? Whatever it be, I want to live up to those expectations. You're looking forward to our meeting at the pool on Sunday, right? You mean tomorrow? Of course. Me too. We're getting closer to the end of this journey. Oh, do you live nearby? It's not what I meant, but yes, I do. It looks like we're not going to get a romantic ending with the sun setting behind us. You have many opportunities this summer to define how your life will go. If you are persistent, you can gain experiences you didn't expect. But sometimes, you have to let go. Jeez, Monika, give me some actual questions so I can try and solve your riddles. Sorry. You'll understand in due time. As if on cue, our next turn reveals her house. I shouldn't be surprised by the timing since this has been probably burnt into her memory over the years she's lived here. Wait, how long did she live here before? I remember seeing her before we met on Sunday, but I didn't interact with her prior to that. Yet again, I find myself in this upper-class area where I feel so out of place. You live in a really nice neighborhood, Monika. Yeah, it does look nice, but don't let the looks deceive you. Maybe you wouldn't believe me if I told you the things I saw, but many people don't find happiness in these seemingly perfect spaces. Sometimes humans want things that can't be bought with money. Is there something like that for you, Monika? She turns around and looks at her house. I see some movement through the windows, but can't make out anybody's face. I've been taught for as long as I can remember to strive for excellence. Don't get me wrong, I'm appreciated when I actually reach it, but it seems like becoming the best and helping others become better was my fate. Then one day I had a dream. It was then I realized what I was missing. Ever since that epiphany, I was looking to find a route to make my dream a reality. Devin? Her voice is lowered and I instinctively lean closer. I can hear her soft breathing. Yes, Monika? In this world of meaningful choices, what will it take to find that special day? Suddenly we hear loud knocking on a window. It's coming from her house. I have to go now. See you tomorrow then? I'll be there on Sunday. I'll always be here. She turns away and hastily goes into her house. Standing there alone in that beautiful neighborhood, I feel the mix of emotions. I want to say this day went well, but I have a feeling that something was missing. Maybe this was the feeling she was describing. Oh, fun. And it's now Sunday, but that's also where we're going to leave this off because we're just about out of time. So, I'm really enjoying this. Obviously, because it's Sunday, I feel like the next episode's going to be a little bit too short if we decide to just finish her route and not do anything else. So, I think next video, we're going to finish her route and as well as move on to Sayori's. And the only problem I have, and the problem that I'm occurring with right now is I still don't really know Sayori's words that too well. So there might be a lot of saving and loading on the acronym games because I don't know the Sayori routes. But whatever happens, we're going to finish all 4 routes, and eventually, in a few episodes' times, we'll be done with the mod. And that'll be just about the end of this video. So, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. I'd love an addition to the channel. Guys, I've got a Discord inside of YouTube. It's got a fun time for all. Hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I did making it. Hope you guys in my next one. Goodbye!